So, you're back from the mill, or the office, or Cisco you work at, and you gotta go home to your wife and kids, and you didn't have the best day at work today. Here's a tip. Before you go home to see your family, go let all of your frustrations out. That's what I do. There's plenty of ways for someone to let out their frustrations. Some might go to the batting cages and swing a few bats at some baseballs. Some people might go work out. Me, I got screaming out. After a long, hard day at work, I come home. Before I enter my house, I get out of my car, I stand in my driveway, and I go, you see, I'm already laughing now because, that really got out all the stress, all the bad energy, and I'm ready to go inside and talk to my kids and wife. You guys got any sons? I do. Something I love to do with my son on our free time is I take him down to our local pits, our fighting pits. We got one in our city, probably got one in yours too. It's where just like a lot of the local men meet up and brawl. Sometimes I'll see other dads there, and we'll have son battles where like we throw our sons into the pit, and we shout at them. We shout, "Johnny, punch now!" And he'll go and he'll punch the other kid. The kid's dad will yell, Jason, dodge, go, Jason. He'll dodge it, and and then we just keep on going. I'm like, no, all right, Johnny, give him the backside kick. And then like he'll hit him. The other dad will go mad. He'll be like, Jason, God, he's bleeding. Gosh. My son, he's been fighting the pit for a while, so sometimes he'll keep on going until he's like knocked out completely, and then usually the other dad will come up, throw my son off the boy, and I'm like, what are you doing? Kid's still on the ground. Come on, it's a fair fight. What are you getting in there for? And then I get into fights with other dads, and yeah, we've been kicked out of a few pits, definitely. But I mean, if you're not getting kicked out of a pit, then why are you going? Sports, we're talking about them. As a dad, you should be into sports. I mean, if you're not, then you're not a dad. So I'm gonna list some good sports, some bad sports. Some good sports will include soccer for the legs, the prime muscle in the man's body. Disc golf because the farther you can throw something, the farther you'll go in being a dad. Tennis is a really good sport because it allows you to hit things that every good man has an urge to hit something. Like, I have the urge to hit my wife, but instead, whenever I get those urges, those dark feelings, I play tennis. Really relieves the tension. Forget I said that. I just like tennis just because it's fun. Water polo is probably my favorite sport, the one I'd recommend the most, but not the traditional water polo. Not the one you see on the Olympics. That's not the right one. That's the fake news. The good water polo actually involves like horses, like normal polo, just swimming in water. Yeah. That's my favorite. It combines swimming, which is all body workout, and horses, which is the man's best friend. The sports I would not recommend you get into: football, too much men on men contact. You don't want to be touching a bunch of men. You don't want your boys touching a bunch of men either. It's disgusting. My least favorite sport, skateboarding. That sort of sport promotes only two things. It supports illegal drug uses because all skateboarders are drug addicts, and they all worship the devil. They all worship Satan himself. Satan rode a skateboard, and Jesus played tennis. Remember that, and you'll be okay.